Welcome to Farming Simulator 15. I am Kyle Butters, and today we are going to try a new game. We're going to take the life as a farmer, do some wood cutting, and whatnot. Let's jump on in. I'm going to delete that world because I didn't realize I actually had a world already on here. I have played this game before, so I'm not like we're gonna play normal on Scandinavian area. But I have played this map before. I have played this game before, so I kind of know what I'm doing. Hopefully that I will be able to do. So, a career in farming offers a lot of activities, and you are free to do whatever interests you the most. From agriculture to animal husbandry to forestry, your options are plentiful. Earn enough cash and you can expand your farm and buy additional fields, machinery, and livestock. If you work hard, you'll soon become Hirschholm's most valued supplier of natural goods. On these videos, I'm also going to be doing bulk sessions. I'm going to be recording 4 or 5 videos at a time. And so I won't be able to probably... So comments will end up going to the next bulk instead of the next video. So this game has been out probably for about a few months now, for I think about half a year actually. Maybe over 2 years. I don't know. But I've been watching, or I have seen a lot of videos of this. I see quite a few more GTA videos than Farming Simulator videos, and I figured I have GTA 5, I have San Andreas. They're old games technically now, and they're overplayed and over-recorded. So one thing I end up doing is try and do something different. This will be season 1 of who knows how long. First season will be of Farming Simulator 15. If it's good enough, I'll either do a second season of it, or I can go and do second season of Farming Simulator 2013, and go back to the other game, to the older version of the game. So let's let's just jump on in. Wait for the... Oh. We are not going to do the tutorial since I have already basically know what to do. Ah, dang it. Oh, wait. Okay, good. So, hello and welcome to your brand new farm. Continue down this slope, you'll get to the main area. Well, I already know kind of where I'm going, so I'm just going to hit tab. Hopefully it's loud enough. I think it should be. Gonna hit Q. And hit X to unfold. X. G. Then H. No, then X. Unfold. I still do have a little minor cough, but basically on the top left of my screen right now, you can see all the different keyboard commands that I have just for using the machine itself, not the attachment. And so I'm going to start by hiring a worker and hit tab again, which will put me in a trailer. There will be probably some screen tearing, and a little bit of lag because this game, my computer probably isn't the best for running this, but it's going to have to do. And real quick, I'm just going to check. This is wheat that we are harvesting right now at the moment. Before I do anything else, I'm going to hit comma, so that way then it distributes our straw, swath, or swath, whatever, but different than what it is. Line back up our worker. So we have this tractor here that'll be hauling our trailer. We also have this cultivator. I think this is like field 38. Okay, so actually I could probably have it go right now, I guess. Or we're working on this other stuff. Here we have, let me attach the seeder real quick. Here we have our seeder and the tractor. Seeds there. We got wood chip storage. Sugar beets on that side, potatoes on this side. Got your fertilizer over here. This tractor is a Deutz, and we're using our Deutz FAR, and we're also using a Benessa 302 add pontoon seeder. Here we have a fountain where you can refill water. I don't know what I'm doing right now. This is our grain storage right there. This is our farm. We own this field also, so I'm going to start by seeding this farm, or this thing, with also wheat. If I bring up eyes, yep. Here, this is like on farming on the 2013 version of Farming Simulator. I would bring up the PDA, and all this information was on there, and you could just hit 9 in order to go through it. So basically, on here you have your overview, which has what it's going to be like for the next few days. So it will be raining or snow, whatever. It actually never snows in the game. So here's our finances for the day. So we're in the hole, $110. This would be like where we're going to get our great demands for like wheat and all our crops. This is our storage and prices. So right here we have wheat, barley, canola, corn, potatoes, sugar beets, wood chips, and silage. We have about a trailer's worth, a little over a trailer's worth probably, of each one. And this is where they sell at. So silage will only sell at the biogas and nowhere else. And you have the biomass heating plant, which is only for wood chips, so that'd be nowhere else. Everything else, I did find out that the freight yard, even though these prices are very low, except for the canola at the moment, there is a thing where if you take your crop there and there's a switch that you can basically send off the train, you'll end up doubling it. So technically all of these are doubled already as it is, if you look at it like that. So already the freight yard's better with wheat than the grain elevator. And canola is better at the freight yard than the grain elevator. But you think that's 1,600 right there per ton. Nowhere else is even close to that except for the transport, which we could save these ones up for things that are going to be worth something in the end. Then we have our milk, wool, seeds, fertilizer, all this stuff right here. And that the prices are going for all this stuff. This is where we have all our vehicles on our vehicle selection. So basically we can reset them from the shop, which is where this one's at, and reset it back down to here. Or we can even enter the vehicle. Our map, as you can see right here on 29, is ready to harvest, and it is canola, or no, wheat, which is what we're harvesting right now. I think I did it. Sowing 24 right now, and I'll probably put that also as wheat. 38 is these ones that have the orange, which was barley. These fields have to be cultivated first before you start sowing. All these other fields you can go right from buying and then just sow it or seed it, whatever. So we can get that. This is how much sheep we have, chickens. So we have a chicken, which is actually a rooster. And then we also have cows here. This is basically everything that we've done this session and in total. So as you can see, I have actually started a whole new map if you did not see the beginning. And so far workers hired. Okay. Also with the escape key, we have the main thing you see at the beginning. And then I can also do mission frequency, plant growth every 5 minutes. I'm going to turn that off because I don't feel like dealing with missions. Volume, all that stuff. And I'm going to have this guy also do wheat also, so that way that we can get a nice, actually, never mind. Actually, I'm going to have him do canola, so I'm going to hit O and switch it, so you see I just went from wheat to barley. There's canola, grass, corn, sugar beets, and then back to wheat. So the flowers look like, or the canola is what looks like flowers. We're going to hit H and hire a worker. And so he's just going to go off on his own thing and plant and grow and stuff. So we're going to call this worker Zachary. We're going to tab again. Here we are at the shop. Here's our harvester again. Harvesting a little bit. Now he's missing a little bit of that. Here's a little of that really. This what is it called? Chaff on the ground is if we had a baler, we could pick it up and have straw bales and then take it to our cows, and then we would be able to, from there, be able to have our kind of feed our cows or whatever for them laying on, whatever. I'm not a farmer, even though I do live in a farming community, and then I'm also playing the farming games, which didn't really know much. The first thing I think we're also going to do is, second I'm just going to get, Zachary's still playing. I'm going to have, I don't know who I want to call this other worker. I'm going to have 3 workers probably almost all the time. So I want to try and get 3 names for them so that way we can get them all. I think I'll have one Alex just because I've always had usually Alex, my neighbors, is the one that always likes to come over and get on multiplayer. He'd always like to harvester. So we'll have Alex running harvester, and then we'll also have Zachary over in Cedar. Got our chicken coop right here. Pull down here real quick. I'm gonna go to the shop again, real quick, and show around a little bit. This is a bit weirder of a shop because this is a one-stop destination for acquiring new vehicles, tools, and animals, and for selling your old machines. Newly bought equipment always appears on the space next to this building, which will be right over here in this area right here where I'm looking, except for animals, which are directly transported to their appropriate locations. Thankfully, I don't have to deal with cows, chickens, and sheep like that. This is the area where I sell my vehicles. So you park a vehicle in here and you get 10 or 20% more, I believe. At least that's what it was back on the 2013 version. We come over here. You can either hit you can hit P and open up the shop menu like this, or if I get out and walk up to it and hit R, and it does the same thing. Got a nice New Holland quad track like vehicle up there. And I believe we come around here, right there. This is our finances, or otherwise known as a bank, ATM, whatever you want to call it. Go up to it, check finances. So basically, right now we have $100,000 loan. So basically, we just bought our farm, and so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to borrow. Well, actually, I'm just going to use it a little bit right now. So we can only get a maximum of $20,000. Well, if you play on easy, you get a $50,000 loan. You start out at $11,000. And if you start hard, you're already basically $200,000 in a loan. And I think you only start out with $1,000. So you basically have to work from there on. I'm not going to take out though 105 grand. I'm going to repay it, and I'm only going to take out 50 so far. Or there, 45. Hit OK, and now if you look at my top right, I have now just made $45,000. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to come back over here to our vehicles where we'll be spawning in. See the nice, I'll just go there for a second. See over the distance there, a nice waterfall. We're going to hit P. And the first thing we're going to buy is a fertilized spreader. We're going to buy this thing. This thing will double our yield for crops. So this thing is definitely needed for just about anything we do. The plow we don't need, so I'll sell that here pretty soon. I think, or actually I can do it right here. I'm going to sell that. And so now we go back to the shop now. So we don't need a plow really, because basically all you gotta do is cultivate the land and then it's fine the way it is. But we're going to go up to tractors. We have trucks, fork loaders, tractors. And we're going to get a nice Ursus, New Holland, Linder, Steiter, Herdemann, same, Case IH, Lamborghini, Deutz, yeah, so basically these tractors are like end game or mid game, depending on how fast you get money. Basically, once you get these things, you can basically just about do anything. But what I'm going to go for this Steyr, because this also acts as a front loader. So basically, I get 2 in 1 right here. So I'm going to buy that. Oh, what? Oh, it's $105. Okay, never mind. I don't think I can buy any tractors. Nope. Okay then. Never mind. So I think this one won't be able to pull it. Unless I get a weight, which I can actually buy a weight. Here's our MISC. Or no, I just need to go to weights. So we're trying to get a 1,000 pound weight. Buy that. And then also we're also gonna buy a chainsaw. We gotta get a McCulloch. Because also in this mod, or in this game, you can basically, alright, I'll get out and show you real quick. We hit shift here, we can run up to a tree, and turn around here, out to a tree. There we go. I see it. Cut this tree down right here. You just keep holding down the left mouse button. this thing, so I can run here. Cut off all the annoying branches you don't want, basically. And the trees line up so basically that is tree harvesting right there at its finest. So I'm going to come up here, grab our weights. Let's see how much. Okay, so this guy is actually about done. See where our cultivator is at. Okay, so he's still working on this farm, or on this field. Sorting this field. Alright. So basically we don't have to really worry about too much about that right now, because they can handle all that for the time being. In front of this thing. And there we go. So right now we have a fertilizer and weight on the front here. Oh, no, that's gonna work. Maybe. I cannot steal these vehicles. That's not the GTA 5. I can steal vehicles all the time. And so basically, that's the key I was looking for. As you can see, this is where the green flashing arrow. The steering wheels are hired workers. Going from the top left to the right and then down. We have the shipping office, the lumber yard, which is a lake that actually, like, the logs will, you throw the lakes or the trees, whatever, into the lake, and then the logs go up into the saw, whatever, go up in the thing. Like, it's like one of those old-fashioned ones, I think. We have sheep up by field 4, transport company. Missions are those bulletin board looking things. You can see one's up by in between a petrol station and the sheep. And there's like another one down by field 17. There's basically like 5, 6 of them on this map. So basically anywhere on the map you can basically get missions. And also what you can do with these is if you are playing on multiplayer or something like that, and each player, and you have enough money where each player has like their own setup. So basically if you take, I'm going to take my equipment and go do lumber, I'm going to do mine, go up by the sheep. One person could do cattle, one person could be at the main farm, one person could be at the rail yard. And basically then you can have all these different like plots of land. Everyone has their own bank account and everything, so then everyone can basically grow up their own farm and then take over everyone else's usually. At least that's what we are doing. We can sell eggs by that petrol station up at the top. There's also one above the windmill on the far left. And there's one that's actually chickens, silage. I had silage. That's fertilizer. I don't know what that is. The freight yard, the biogas plant where we'll do silage. So I think fields 36, 37, 41 will be grass, or when that time comes. And then I don't know what else yet. So basically, right now we're gonna take these back. We're gonna go. I can't remember if this thing actually up. That building that's right around field 15, 16, 8. That doesn't have anything around it. That is the milk plant or milk thing. And so at like 7 in the morning, I know sometimes there'll be a vehicle that will drive from there, come down to our farm or to the cows, which is pretty far down, and we'll take the milk and then drive it all the way back, and then we'll get money for it. I could also take some buy animals right now because I do have 35 grand, but honestly it's not really worth it at the time being because they're honestly, once you start getting them, you basically have to have so much money because you have to have baling equipment, front loaders, because the sheep will produce wool, which you can sell for about 10 grand, I believe, for a full pallet of 6 bales, or whatever. And so basically right now, what we're going to do is we're going to finish up these fields real quick, and then we're going to go sow them, and then I think I'll probably wrap up this video. I don't really want to make too long of episodes because I don't feel like anyone wants to watch a half hour or so of farming. A few hours or a few 10, 15 minutes. And so right now we're going to turn on that, hit their cruise control. I'm going to try to hire a worker actually. You know what that's from? It's a catchy little thing we used to do on our old farming sim servers. I got 20 acres, you got 43. I got a brand new combine harvester, I give you the key. My shitty singing, that's what it gets. So basically now that this is done, I'm going to fold it up. Park it right here, for the time being at least. We're going to go dump this in our silos, and I'll show you how that right now works. How's this guy going? So cultivating. Is there another one? There's some tanner. I believe I can only have 3 or 4 hired workers per multiplayer in this bed. Who knows what it is like this. I could actually probably buy field 25 into this. I don't really see right now reason to because it's obviously just going to be there's probably no point even start with. I need to get this guy back to the farm real quick because one thing that's going to end up happening here pretty soon is we're going to end up having all the fields are going to start getting mature at the same time. I'm not going to harvest all at the same time. So I'm trying to get because my speed of time, plant growth, I need all the planting to be done because otherwise everything will out of sync. So I'll real quick set this guy off. I'm going to show probably on the end of here. I'll go real quick and show the silos off real quick just so that we can actually show off that a little bit. It's a bit weird how they work. This guy's not done anyway, so it won't matter. So basically once you got your trailer full of wheat, you just bring it around. Oh no, the stun tractor is more to handle it, so good. If you don't know what the stun tractor would be, it's from back in 2013. Basically, when you come over here, on the top left it says unloads, hit Q, the trailer goes up, and this is a trailer that can go, it can tip left, right, or go back. And then when I want to go get something to take, over here, shows what I have. So I have 14,000 liters of wheat, 8 barley, corn, all that. The others are over there in that area over there. And so I will end it here. If you like the video, please like and subscribe and comment down below. I always do read comments, and this will be my playthrough. So or let's play. So I will basically be doing these videos for quite a while. And until next time, I am Butter Jr. and peace out.